Hello out there in Vigaland. It's so nice to be here to read the first part of The Night the Stuffed Animals Came Alive. And I want to give a shout out to my illustrator, Yana Popova, who's from the UK. And actually, originally, she's from Bulgaria. And I met her online when I was seeking a good illustrator, an excellent illustrator that would be good for the book. So, hello to Yana out there. And now I'm going to begin with the prologue. I remember the first time I laid eyes on my fairy daughter. It was early morning, right outside my tree home, when I heard what sounded like a faint sneeze. I was puzzled where the sound came from, but then spotted a tiny little girl, no more than 6 inches tall, stretching her arms upwards. Her eyes were as blue as the sky, and her dimpled cheeks broke into a smile when she saw me. The tiny girl had a pair of green and purple dragonfly wings attached to her shoulders. Chestnut-colored hair, short in length, framed her pale oval face. She had green feet and ankles, and she wore a violet-colored leotard. I slowly bent down and said, "My name is Varna. I live in Vagabondia. I believe I may have made you from a speck of my crater dust that fell upon one of the flowers here." The little fairy looked at the flowers she was standing amidst. "You mean I used to be a flower? And now I'm not?" I spoke in a gentle whisper. "Apparently so." On impulse, I added, "Perhaps you would like to be my fairy daughter and come live with me. I will be your fairy mother. Or I can change you back to a flower if you'd like." "What's a daughter?" she asked. I smiled and answered, "A daughter is the child of the mother. The mother cares, protects, and loves her with all her heart." "Oh, I would love to be a daughter. Would you call me by my name, Daughter?" I smiled and shook my head. "No, I will call you Violet, like the flower you used to be. Would you like to be called by that name?" "I love that name." "What do I call you?" "You can call me Mommy or Mother. They both mean the same thing." "I love that name. Oh, this is going to be so much fun." Violet tried her wings for the first time and flew to my shoulder, shouting, "Mommy, I can fly." "Come along, Violet. Hold on to my hair, and I will fly you on my wand and give you a tour of the forest and the children's camp where we live. I am Varna, the tooth fairy and the guardian of Camp Viga. My magical vanishing dust allows me to pass unnoticed, but the campers know I exist." Violet shouted into my ear, "What's a tooth fairy?" I realized then there was much to teach my little fairy child.